Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my 24-week update. I can't remember the last time I did a update. It might have been my 21-week update, so it's been about 3 weeks. And that is just because, we've been so busy. We were in Corpus when I did my last trip, so then that weekend we went back to Albuquerque, and then we had the gender reveal party that next weekend, and then the next weekend we went to Missouri to visit Shellery and go to her dance recital. So we've been so busy and I haven't had any time to film. So I'm sorry about that. So it's been a few weeks, but there really hasn't been too much of a change. Just a little bit more of talking about what's been going on with like the tailbone pain, and I think this is going to be the first video where I can talk about the gender of the baby and say he or she. So that's really cool because I don't think the last one I did because the gender reveal hadn't been out yet. But yeah, so welcome to my channel. If you're new, hello, my name is Renee. I am 24 weeks pregnant and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So I'm going to go ahead and read to you from the Bump app. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Baby is as big as a cantaloupe. So baby is about 11.8 inches and 1.3 pounds. I'm thinking that he, it's so fun to say, is actually bigger than, I think he's about a foot or maybe even a little bit bigger, because when I had my ultrasound, he was measuring almost a week ahead. So I'm pretty sure he's a foot by now. And then his weight was on like the lower end, so he's like tall and skinny. Yeah, so yeah, big as a cantaloupe. So I think a cantaloupe, I don't know if it measures a foot, I don't know. These are gonna kind of get ridiculous, but I'm gonna get a cantaloupe anyway because they are delicious, and after I show them in the video, we are going to eat them. My baby at 24 weeks. Baby's see-through skin is gradually becoming more opaque, and baby's got a new pink glow thanks to the small capillaries that have recently formed. Your 10.5 to 11.8 inch fetus weighs about 12.7 to 20.8 ounces, and every week baby gets closer and closer to being ready to survive and thrive in the outside world. Drink up. Around 24 weeks, your doctor will order a glucose tolerance test to see if you're at risk for gestational diabetes. So a lot of people complain about that test and say it's disgusting, but when I had it with Everly, I actually really liked it. I thought it was so good, but she was totally like, I was craving sweets with that pregnancy. And with this one, I mean, I like sweets, but it's more fresh things. So since that's not going to be a super fresh drink, hopefully they refrigerate it. That'd be nice. I think they did with Everly, with my pregnancy with Everly. So I'm a little nervous that I'm not going to like it as much, but it really wasn't that bad. I was so scared last time. And I was like, this is actually really good. What the heck? So I'm actually going to be doing that test in 4 weeks. I just had my appointment yesterday, and they gave me the order form and said, why don't you just come in 4 weeks, which is your next appointment, come in a little bit early, and the lab is right in the same building. Go drink your drink because you have to wait for an hour, then do your appointment, then go back for the blood test, and that makes so much sense. You don't have to sit there for an hour. So I'm doing that in 4 weeks. Okay, so those movements and kicks you've been feeling, they seem to get stronger every week. Yeah, he is so much stronger, or moves so much more than Everly. Everly, I never really noticed where she was in my tummy. Like, I would only know, oh, there's a kick here and there. And she wasn't that active. Him, I know exactly where he's at. He's either really low. He's usually on my right side. He loves my right side. Don't know why. And then I've been recently feeling him go higher and higher. I'm like, oh, you're about to reach my ribs. So that'll be fun. Yeah, so he moves so much more than Everly. So much more. Multiple times a day. Like Everly, I would feel once or twice a day, like for a good like 5 minutes each time. Oh, I feel him like all day. I'm like worried that this kid isn't gonna sleep because I'm like, when are you sleeping? You're always moving. Also, when I was at my appointment, I measured right at 24 weeks, so that's good. So with pinker, more opaque skin, baby's looking more and more, well, like a baby. You, on the other hand, are probably experiencing some discomforts of the later months of pregnancy at week 24. Leg cramps, backaches, swollen feet. Hang in there. Leg cramps, not really. Sometimes when I stretch in the morning, I'll feel one start to come on and I'll stop right away because, ooh, do those hurt. So I've been trying to eat more bananas to like help with the leg cramps, trying to like stretch more. I'm now doing prenatal yoga in the morning, just like a YouTube video. I found this really cool channel, and it's about 15 to 20 minutes. And yeah, so I've been stretching a lot, which I think helps. And back aches, yeah, I have scoliosis, so I always have back aches, but it hasn't been too bad since this pregnancy. I am a stay-at-home mom, so I'm not up on my feet as much, whereas Everly, when I was pregnant with her, I was working full-time, so my back killed me by this point. And swollen feet. Yeah, not too much though. By the end of the day, sometimes my like tight sandals don't fit, but it's not too bad. Okay, I don't know how to say this, so it's that dark line that goes down your belly. I don't get that, or at least I didn't with Everly, and I haven't gotten it this pregnancy either. And stretch marks. I do have stretch marks. I got them last time. I don't get a whole bunch, and they're mostly on my lower belly. They don't really go too high, but I do have them, yes. Yeah, so that is the app, and let me see any other updates. So, like I said, I just had my doctor's appointment, and I kind of gave you the updates for that. I have gained a total of, so I've gained about anywhere from 5 to 7 pounds. I'm measuring right. The baby's heart rate was at 150, which is where it's been pretty much this whole time. And yeah, that was a pretty simple, easy appointment. I did tell her that I have been experiencing that tailbone pain. It is not as bad as when it was in, how it was in Corpus. The reason why I think it was so bad in Corpus Christi is because we were in a camper, and there, you know, camper mattresses, seats, anything in a camper are like this thick. And like, so my tailbone didn't get much cushioning for a whole week. And I think that's why it was so bad. Like, I was in so much pain. I almost went to the emergency room because it felt like my tailbone was trying to come out of my body. Like, it was so painful. Now it is still hurting and it's still sore, and when I stand up I can feel it hurting, but it's not as bad unless I sit directly on it or if I don't have a good cushiony seat. Like my couch right here, very cushiony, which is why I'm kind of filming right here instead of usually my room, and I sit on a wooden chair. And then my bed is super comfortable, so it hasn't been as bad, but it still hurts. And then the other new thing I've experienced are Braxton Hicks. I actually got my first one in Corpus, and I was getting them consistently about 1 a day, and now I'm starting to get them twice a day. And I told my midwife about that. She said that's totally fine as long as they're not painful or like rhythmic, and you know, twice a day is not that much, but I can tell that my body is starting to get ready, and which is really cool because as far as I can remember with Everly's pregnancy, my body didn't do that. I think I got a handful of Braxton Hicks contractions my whole pregnancy, and now I've had a whole bunch. So that makes me kind of hopeful that maybe my body will, the labor will be a lot easier this time, and it will get ready faster. So cravings, I haven't had any crazy cravings. Just still like those fresh things. I love strawberries and bananas, and I really want some cold milk, but for some reason every time I drink milk I just get this like weird like film in my mouth, and it makes me sick all day. Like I just, but I want it because it sounds so refreshing. But I love refreshing things. Salad, which is like normally like I hate salad, and the only kind of salad I can really tolerate a whole bunch is chicken Caesar. I love chicken Caesar salad. So I say tolerate and I say I love it. So I like it, but I wouldn't, like if I had to choose between a chicken Caesar salad and fettuccine alfredo, I'd go with the pasta. But anyways, salad recently has been so good and refreshing. Like I'll eat it and I'm like, oh yes, it's so refreshing. So anything refreshing I've been really liking. Once in a while I'll get a little sweet tooth, but I think that's just leftover cravings from Everly's pregnancy. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I don't think there's been any crazy cravings with this pregnancy. Alright guys, so I think that is it for my update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, extra thumbs up, because I get to say he now. Yay! I'm not going to tell you guys the name. I have a special video in mind to announce the name. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. If I'm not able to do it, I will eventually tell you guys, but I want it to be a pretty special video. But I'm kind of running out of time to make it. Anyways, I will see you guys next time, and I will end this with a belly shot.